Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the groove. Welcome to the groove. This is Carl Brister, your host, and we are in for a great treat today. We have a legend, Miss Dionne Warwick, who's going to join us today. Um, when we think of Dionne Warwick, we think of so much music history, so much legacy, so much work done globally in so many areas, world hunger, AIDS research, and more. So you guys, when a legend speaks, we listen. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our groove drinks, get our snacks, get everything that we need to do, and we're gonna get ready for the legend herself, Miss Dionne Warwick. But first, it's Valentine's Day weekend, y'all. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get some groove on with our love songs, and I want to start you out with a really nice jam that I did called "Uncomplicated Love." Let's go back, y'all. Check this out. Remember on the come of love, uncomplicated like the spring. Before the house, before the kids. Come on. And way before this fame thing. If you believe in love, put your hands in the air. Come on. If you believe in love all over the place, put your hands in the air. Hey, hey, listen. Remember back in the day we would be doing everything we could. Didn't have a lot, but we would have a good time. So candlelight and some Chinese food out the garden, but it was still good. Giggling, laughing about how we would be loving each other for life. So let's go back, don't let go, baby, let's go back. When love like spring was simple, with a little we were so good. Let's go back, don't let go, baby, let's go back. When love like spring was simple, uncomplicated love is so good. Hey, I need to see those who believe in true love. Come on, this way. Hey, hey, hey. Woo. I see you back there. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Remember back when all it took were love letters and we were still good. Window shopping at the mall and we were fine. We used to dream together, say we'd never met anyone who could love us better. Before we lose all we had, baby, let's go. So let's go back. Don't let go, baby. Hey, hey. When love like spring was simple, with a little we were so good. Let's go back. Don't let go. Let's go back. When love like spring was simple, complicated love. Before we built, before these kids, before life came in and it got real, there was sunshine in your eyes. Oh baby, I miss your smile. everybody. God bless you.
Hey, what's up? That's Let's Go Back. I want to shout out co-writer of that song, Mr. Steve Chef Walker out in ATL. Yo, that was such an amazing experience. Um, you know, writing that song, just really pouring your heart out, especially during this Valentine's Day weekend that's coming up. I had to shout out my Valentine, my wife, my beautiful wife, Beverly. Shout out to you. I love you. And this is the groove, y'all. Welcome to the groove. This is where music meets passion. And definitely we journey together to find our groove in life. My name is Carl Brister. I am your host, and I am so happy that you have joined me today. So happy to be here. So happy for some great music. And we got a great show coming up, y'all. This is definitely the groove. We want you to make sure you take some time to click that subscribe button wherever you are watching, whether it's on Facebook, click the follow a friend button. If you're on Twitter, follow me, Carl Brister Official. And if you're right here on YouTube, definitely take a little bit of time to click that subscribe button and follow your boy Carl Brister right here. Y'all check it out, though. It's going to be a great show. We have the legend herself, Miss Dionne Warwick. I mean, I don't even know how to comprehend the career that Miss Warwick has had. And I'm so excited to share with you my interview with Miss Warwick. But I want to welcome you guys, welcome you right here to the groove. And we're about to really get started in quite a minute. Wherever you are, New York, Cali, whether you're East Coast or West Coast, it's all about finding your groove in life. So check it out. This is The Groove.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Brister. The Groove. Let's go. The Groove.
Yes, sir. It's The Groove with your boy Carl Brister. Check it out. This is February 10th. We are in Black History Month, African American Heritage Month, I like to call it. It's yes, lots of history, lots of music, history that has been made, that we celebrate, that we remember and commemorate, and history that is being made right now. So check it out. Shout out Beyonce. Big congrats to Queen Bee, as she has garnered her first Oscar nomination for Best Song for King Richard. So shout out to Beyonce. And you all know that she has now received the, that could be Beyonce calling now. No. But listen, she's the highest nominated and actually awarded Grammy-winning artist of all time. Yes, that is a fact. So shout out to Beyonce. Her career is a legacy and legendary as it stands. But there's another legend that we want to shout out today. It's actually her day. And we're talking none other than the one, the only Miss Roberta Flack. Yes. Shout out. Talk about queens in the game, queens that have paved the way. Roberta Flack, February 10th today is her birthday. Yes. What is your favorite Roberta Flack song? I know I'm taking you back. We talk about Let's Go Back. I'm taking you back. But she's created such a beautiful catalog. And she now is one of only 2 artists ever to have won the award, the Grammy Award for Best Song or Song of the Year. Now, it wouldn't be the groove if I didn't take you back to that time when this music was just like so special. 73 and 74 were the years of Roberta Flack. Yes, so her Grammys were for the beautiful, The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. Yeah, that song. Beautiful. And you all know what the follow-up to that was. Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words. Right. Killing Me Softly with his song, Killing Me Softly. Roberta Flack, one of only 2 artists. And guess who the second artist is? Billie Eilish. That's right. So history is still being made. And shout out to the women out there. And happy birthday, Miss Roberta Flack, celebrating her 85th birthday today. All right, so this is The Groove, and it is Valentine's Day lead up, and we are just celebrating love, and we're getting ready for the one and only, speaking of legends, legend herself, Miss Dionne Warwick, and my interview with her. It's coming right up. But we're going to play just one more love song, a nice medley with some more classics. I think you're going to enjoy this. Check it out.
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I wanna go back. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Are y'all ready to go back? Y'all tell me if you remember this one. Listen.
Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get to you.
I know y'all remember it. Come on.
Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Yeah, lay back and groove with mine. When you feel that beat, and we can ride again. Share that feeling. Come on, y'all sing. I wanna rock with you. Hey. Ooh, I dance you. Yeah. I wanna rock with you. Ooh. Rockin' right away. Come on, one more time. I wanna rock with you. With you. Ooh. I dance you in today. I wanna hey, so let's go back, let's go back, let's go back. I wanna go back, oh, let's go back, let's go back.
I think we're gonna go back one more time. You want to do that one? Here we go. Let's see if y'all know this one.
Drifting on the memory. There ain't no place I'd rather be than with you.
I know y'all know this one. Come on.
Than with you. Well. Hey, day won't make away from night. All we need is candlelight and the sun.
Hey, that was a few classics that you can definitely pull out this weekend for Love Valentine's Day weekend. Check it out. Shout out to the Isley Brothers. Oh my gosh. I remember my dad playing Isley Brothers. I mean, summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through. Oh, when did I become Barry White? No, but and obviously his falsetto from you make me wanna kick my heels up, and that's all Isley Brothers. And if you saw them on versus Earth, Wind, and Fire, you know that the Isley Brothers are no joke. They came out victorious on that as well. But yes, so we have the one and only Ms. Dionne Warwick with us today. And we're about to jump into my special interview that I had with this wonderful, wonderful legend. I can't tell you what an honor it was to meet her and to sit down and talk with her. So I hope you guys enjoy this wonderful talk. As we are here on The Groove, when the legend speaks, we listen. But before we do that, if you are watching on YouTube, click that subscribe button if you can, so you can know about all the shows that are coming up, all my latest videos, everything, all the music, you'll know about it first. If you're following me on Facebook, or you're watching and tuning in, click that follow button, as well as on Twitter. Let's see, and who was with it? I think we have somebody who left a comment of, oh yeah, we got Beverly's Web Shop. Shout out to Beverly's Web Shop. I remember that one. Of course you do. And yes, wherever you are watching, I hope you guys are locked right here on The Groove. And now, without further ado, we have the one, the only, Miss Dionne Warwick.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Miss Warwick, and welcome. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, thank you. I'm blessed. I woke up this morning.
Amen. I should say hi, neighbor, because
Yeah.
I'm right here in West Orange, and I hear you're in South Orange.
That's true. We are
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yep. And we are right next to Orange and East Orange,
That's right.
where I read that you were born in Orange.
Born in Orange, raised in East Orange, lived in Orange for a while, now living in South Orange.
Wow, a true Garden State, Jersey girl, right?
For sure.
So in the article, it was in NewJerseyMonthly.com some years ago, but it said that when you grew up, you had music all around you.
Yes, absolutely. My mother's group, my aunts and uncles, comprised the Drinkard Singers. And the music, of course, was constantly within our home. We had a multitude of recordings that were always playing. And so singing was always a part of my life.
On the radio back then, who were your major influences?
My family.
Ah,
Yes. Everything I know musically, I started singing gospel, and I still do. That's how my vocal, whatever it is, became what it is. Of course, then I started doing background work and demonstration records in the recording studios in New York. Went to the Hart College of Music education, my major. And subsequently, I recorded a hit record. And
that's to put it lightly. In that article, it says that you mentioned that the street you grew up was Sterling Street.
Yes.
And it was like the United Nations, and there were people from all races, creeds, and colors. And you guys played together. You did all those things.
Yes, we did. We grew up together. We attended the same schools. We had sleepovers in each other's homes. We ate under each other's. We put our feet under each other's tables and ate. It was a wonderful neighborhood. That's what it was.
I was wondering, do you think that that kind of environment might have played a part in how your sound reaches so many across so many demographics?
I would, yes, I think so. Not only where I was brought up or how I was brought up, but also the kind of words that I impart to people's ears. They're words that people want to hear, I'm not afraid to hear, and also I'm not afraid to say. So I think a common denominator was meant there, where people felt comfortable hearing what I had to give them musically.
Good point. So I'm here as the founder of Music Village, and Music Village is a nonprofit organization I started in 2019 to plan the Love and Unity Fest, and also to support grassroots organizations that are involved in social causes and social justice, and to also support young musicians that are striving to learn about their craft, that might need instruments or private lessons or pursue it in college.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned, I know that you went to college, music education.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, what do you say? Because, you grew up in such a family of talent, so you're gifted naturally. What do you say to those artists that are gifted naturally about the importance of also getting music educational training?
Well, I find it quite advantageous. And that is based, of course, upon the musicianship of a man named Burt Bacharach. The music that he wrote is and was not the easiest to sing. You almost had to have a music education in order to get through what he wrote.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to know what you're singing, and it's not as hard as most people might think. If we stop and think about it, we're all singing the same 8 notes. There's only 8 notes in the scale, 13 if you go grammatically.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's just a matter of how it's presented. I find learning those 8 notes would be most advantageous to so many of our youngsters. Being able to walk on the stage with an orchestra, live musicians, and if something was not quite what it should be musically, have the capability of letting them know, hey, that note is not the right note. It might be a major 7th, or it might be a minor 7th. You have to know all those kinds of things in order to. What happens then is a certain amount of respect is given to you. Oh, yeah. You know what you're talking about. Yes, I do.
Yeah. She knows what she's talking about. Could you imagine correcting Dionne Warwick? I mean, she's sung with the best of them. Stevie Wonder, Elton John, to the list goes on. Could you imagine being in the studio correcting Dionne Warwick? I just couldn't. I don't think we should do that. But what she's saying, listen, singers, we definitely have to own our craft and do the work. So knowing the difference between a major 7th and a minor 7th, augmented 5ths, your basic scales, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and all the intonations and chromatic scale in between all that. Yeah. And, vocal instruction is something that I've found to be crucial to longevity in the business. If you're really, really serious about your voice and maintaining your voice and knowing how to use your instrument, getting that head knowledge in addition to the natural gifting that you have, voice training is something I'd highly recommend. As a coach myself, knowing the proper singing mechanisms and how the voice works and how to connect that to your ear training is pertinent. It's just, you can't get around it. And listen, I do vocal coaching myself. So if you're interested or you've been thinking about it, even if it's not for a professional, but you just want to do what you do better, check this out. Total voice training. Yes, here we go. And we are back with The Groove, and we're listening to a legend, Ms. Dionne Warwick, and we're about to jump into the second segment of her conversation with me. But listen, before we do that, remember, if you're following me on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, what's up? Shout out to Taraka. I see you. Thank you for watching. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook and Twitter. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite Dionne Warwick song? What do you think about some of the things she's saying? Hey, what's your favorite tweet by Dionne Warwick? She has gone to battle recently. But listen, we need our legends to drop some knowledge. And this is The Groove, where music meets passion. I'm your boy, Carl Brister, and this is segment 2 of Dionne Warwick, When a Legend Speaks. When I listen to your recordings, I'm a vocalist. I'm in awe. I'm respectfully in awe of the work that you've done. And you're, if I'm correct, the first female artist to win a Grammy in both the pop and R&B categories in the same year.
True. Which
And
is
that was
amazing.
Deja Vu.
Yes.
And
I know I'll never love this way again.
yes. So that's Isaac Hayes and Barry Manilow.
No.
Right?
No.
Isaac Hayes
with Deja Vu.
Mm-hmm.
Will Jennings and oh my God. Oh, his name just flew out of my brain. Oh, he would kill me. And at any rate, there were two different writers on I Know I'll Never Love This Way Again. Barry Manilow did produce it, though.
Okay, yes. So two totally different places for a vocalist perspective. So how do you approach your vocals? What's in your mind when you're preparing to go in for a recording that we can glean from?
Well, I think more than anything else, I try to stay as true to the melodies that are written, because that is a lot of hard work that composer put into writing those melodies. And I'm very, very cognizant of what I'm saying to you. The composer that wrote those words to me say, I want to give him that due as well. So giving the respect and honor to what I'm singing, both musically as well as lyrically, that's really what I do. I give honor to those that wrote the songs, and I'm very cognizant of what I'm giving you, the listening ear, to hear.
Do you prefer the one take approach where you sing it all the way through, or are you okay with piecing it together?
I hate that, It's called punching in. No, I guess because I come from a school when I recorded with Backrack and David, we did from the left-hand corner straight through.
Wow.
So it's just a matter of, because that way also different nuances will happen during the course of recording, where a different feeling might occur during the course of a song. I know with Backrack, when I first started recording with him, it was nothing to do 25 full takes.
Woo!
Yeah, and it usually ends up being the second take that was what you heard from him.
Yes.
But he was a stickler for, can't you do just one more? One more became one more, and then one more became one more. It just could. So it got to the point where finally, at some point, I had to finally say, I think you may have it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Your duets are legendary. Luther Vandross, Jeffrey Osborne, Johnny Mathis, the Spinners, Barry Gibb.
Yeah.
Oh my. What should a singer look for in a duet partner? And were there any favorite moments in your recordings with duet partners?
Oh, they were all very special. I didn't have one over the other. That's almost impossible. Each one of them were different genres. I find, because I did a lot of background work and demonstration records and all those oohs, ahs, and yays behind other recording artists, being able to sing with someone, it was very, very easy for me. I find the comfort zone of my duet partner is vitally important, because I feel that I can kind of fill in where I need to be. I'm not that selfish. I think that my duet partner is as important, if not more important, than I happen to be while doing a duet.
Valuing each other.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and each instrument having its place in the piece of art that's being created.
Exactly.
I like that. Now, I would be totally remiss if I did not mention your ensemble work. Particularly, there will be one auntie that will pluck me in the head if I don't mention Ms. Gladys Knight and Ms. Patti LaBelle.
Yes, my two sisters.
Yeah, I mean, since the success of Versus and your appearance there and everyone seeing you three together, do we have an inside scoop on perhaps another concert, a reunion concert with you three?
I wouldn't for the bestest. Well, if our schedules permit, that's always the problem. I mean, I may be in New Jersey and Gladys will be in Japan and Patty will be in Paris. So it's a matter of coordinating when are we all going to be in the same place at the same time. Which is almost impossible to do. But when it does occur, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Okay. Exclusive. I got it. Straight up exclusive. We're gonna look back at this day and know that you guys heard that reveal on The Groove. Yes, we want to see those three queens back together. Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, and Dionne Warwick. We've got to see that one more time. Yo, if that's something you want to see, hit me up in the comments. I see quite a few comments out there. I see you, my boy Anthony Ponder, shouting you out, man. Thank you for that comment on YouTube. These are my YouTube peoples over here. Shout out to Minister Patricia Williams. I'm so happy that you are enjoying the interview. And shout out to my family, Miss Parthia Harris. Thank you so much, family, for your support. And I see you guys over there on Facebook. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm doing my Martin impersonation right now. Shout out to the 90s. But look, I see you, Richard Ryder. Thank you for tuning in. I see you, Lynette Shear, jazz vocalist extraordinaire. I see you, Quincella Bunn. I see that North Carolina is checking in. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. And I see you guys with those comments. I see Minister Stephanie Minity. Salute, salute. She does great work. Talk about vocalists and music education. Y'all got to Google Stephanie R. Minity. Yes, yes, for sure. And so many of your comments. Thank you for tuning in. This is The Groove. This is the place where music meets passion. I am your host, Carl Brister. And it is a pleasure and I'm honored to be here with you. And I'm honored that you're here with me. So listen, I told you last week I had a big announcement, right? I told you guys, I told you to hang in there and follow your boy. And I got you. I got you. Well, I can't yet tell you what it is, but I can give you a hint. I can definitely give you a hint. I know some people are now I'm going to get some boos. All right. Well, listen, check it out. We are casting for a part in my next music video. And I want you guys to check this out. And this is part of the reveal. It's coming up, but here you go. Hey guys, what's up? This is me, Carl Brister. Listen, we are casting for an African-American male to play me between the ages of 5 and 8 years old in my next music video for my upcoming single. The child must be able to play basic notes on the piano. Also, you must live in or be able to travel to the metropolitan North New Jersey area where the video will be shot. All right, so again, if you're interested, DM or inbox me your headshot of the child and the adult contact information. All submissions must be received no later than February 15th. Yes, yes, so okay. So we're getting closer and closer to the reveal. But listen, if you're a parent or a guardian of a child that you think fits the bill, yeah, you guys saw that I used to have hair. You know, send in your headshot. We're definitely going to be shooting my next music video. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. Can't tell you right now, but it's a very special, special project. Listen, this is The Groove, and we are in February, Black History Month, and we're still dealing with a lot of the issues that have been going on for decades and centuries. Just this week, there was yet another shooting of an unarmed African-American male. And, you know, I can't tell you how much I don't want to announce more news like that. But that just means we have to be vigilant. We have to continue to stand for justice. And we're talking to a legend who has been through it all, who has been through the civil rights movement, who's known entertainers that have been through even more. And I had to ask her about her journey through the tough times as an African-American artist. So listen, we're going to jump right back into that part of the conversation. But right before that, we want to acknowledge some more of our fallen soldiers with this next clip. And then right after, you will see again, love. Elijah McClain, Rayshard Brooks, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, Eric Garner, Philando Castile, Tahina Till,
We overcome hate with. We fight justice with. We change the world with. We'll never fail with. We overcome hate. We fight for justice with love. We change the world with love. We'll never fail with love. Love, 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 love.
Love. We overcome hate with love. We fight for justice with love. We'll change the world with love. We'll never fail with love. When a legend speaks, Miss Dionne Warwick. Oh man, so your career expands through the decades. I've from the '60s through now, and even going forward. And you've seen so much change in our country.
Yes.
In the same time, did you have to overcome any challenges as African-American female or female of color in the music industry or in America?
Well, just being of color. Yes. The unfortunate thing is that what was happening in the 60s seems to be happening at this point in our lives as well. The same craziness. So the color of my skin makes a difference. When in fact, you cut me, I bleed red. I think that's the same color everybody else would too.
Yes, absolutely.
A time for understanding each other keeps rearing its head. And it's time that we now all start paying attention to that. We have to start understanding who we are, first of all. Personally, we have to understand that. And that way also gives emphasis to those who are kind of still trying to figure us out, who we are. I think we're owed that, as I am owed, as I owe you to find out who you are. That's the only way we're really going to come to any kind of understanding.
That conversation is so important.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So that's really the answer.
Yeah. And I actually had an event that I performed at the other evening, and all performers, no matter where you were from, who you are, we all had to enter in through a certain entrance. And that was just a protocol, wasn't anything political or social. But as I walked through the kitchen, I started to think of, wow, there were times when we had to go through these.
Exactly. Yes, I know. And it's so funny because when people say, well, do you have to go through the kitchen? I said, yeah, I sure do. Do you really have to do this? Yeah, it's the only way you can get to the stage. If
Right.
the other way to get there, I would probably be going that way. But unfortunately, that's the glamorous side of show business.
Not very glamorous.
There you go.
Oh, wow. But with that, I do thank you and so many that held it together when it was mandatory to do that.
Yeah, well, I fortunately came along during a period of time where that was not the case. I'm thrilled to be able to say. But I've heard stories from those who were my mentors that was the case. Sammy Davis Jr., Horn, Ella Fitzgerald, the enduring of what they had to go through. I don't know if I'd still be in this business. I really don't know if I could have taken that.
I hats off to them for doing so. But in the same breath, you have lent your voice to so many awesome causes. Most notably, of course, World Hunger Relief through the We Are the World project, AIDS research through That's What Friends Are For, and many more. But even now, you were just at Congress to speak on the American Music Fairness Act.
Yes, absolutely. You know, and it's maddening to know that for this many years, what should have been has been just basically ignored or negated by radio stations, when in fact they're paying songwriters as opposed to those who are giving them the music to play to get those particular advertisers to come on, and where they're making millions and billions of dollars because of that. And I keep saying to them, you know, without my voice and playing my little record,
yes,
I think you would have attracted that advertiser. So it's now time for you to be fair to us.
Yes.
That penny, that 2 cents that you're going to give me should not bother you anyway. I mean, you're making billions of dollars. I think it's fair. Pay for play.
So a lot of artists and say general audience members may not truly understand, but when a song is played on the radio, terrestrial media in essence, the songwriter is compensated.
Yes.
But the singer, if they did not write the song, is not.
Exactly. The singer or the musician. Nobody's compensated for the work that we put in. You know, if you're going to pay for the publisher and the writer to be compensated for writing the song, if they didn't have me singing it, you know, fair is fair.
Exactly. So how can people lend their support to the American Music Fairness Act becoming a reality?
Well, first of all, understanding, you know, what the situation happens to be. Knowing that, no, I do not get a dime anytime you hear my recording on the radio. And it's only fair that that radio station, who is reaping a lot of dollars because they're playing my recording, should also feel obliged. Okay, Dionne, you deserve to have this. So let's make sure that you put a penny in your pocket when I put one in mine. And congressionally is where it's got to happen. You know, get on your Congress people. Let them know, hey, stop paying these people. You know, and not only me, but those who are coming up in the recording industry, as well as the legacies of those that have gone on. You know, their families, people, and I use her as an example of Florence Ballard, who was of the Supremes. I'm sure her family could reap an awful lot from every recording that the Supremes recorded and are still being played on radio. That little penny and a half or 2 cents, whatever the case might be, coming from that radio station, should be going directly into that estate, so that they can continue to live and reap the benefit from her efforts.
I mean, we could stay on this for
yes, forever.
You know, but I will surely be looking into this further myself, and because it is so needed, it really is.
Yes,
truly. Yeah. So that was some knowledge that Dionne Warwick just dropped right there. And a lot of people don't realize that it's true that when the music plays on the radio, if you were not the songwriter and you didn't arrange this as a producer, you're just a singer who just came in and you lent your voice or your celebrity to it. Most singers do not get paid. They do not get paid for each time that song plays on the radio. So, but the songwriter and the publisher, the owner, they get paid each time it plays on the radio. So, or on television or in movies. So imagine imagine any Dionne Warwick song that was written, say, by Hal Burt Bacharach and Hal and David, and you know, all of that, all of her legacy of songs that perhaps she may not have written. Without her voice, they may not be what we know them to be. Deja Vu, and oh my gosh, all of those beautiful songs. Someone else is getting the reward, but the actual singer does not. And so we want to change that. So we definitely shout out to Dionne Warwick for standing up in these times for artists. Speaking of which, I want to shout out a few others. I see Taraka Gilbert, who left on Facebook that her favorite songs from Dionne Warwick were Walk On By, Walk On By. Yeah, which version though? It must be the Dionne version, because you know there's the one by, I think, Sybil. Don't shoot me. All right, but yeah, okay. And then oh wow, Taraka Gilbert went way back and talked about Solid Gold. Ooh, okay, yeah. And then I see Pam Duncan. Shout out to Pam Duncan on Facebook. She says that she loved Finders of Lost Love. I don't know that one. I got to do my research. Now you're going to send me back into the crates. And then I see on YouTube, I want to shout out Gwendolyn Scruggs, who has joined us. Shout out to you. And to all the family out there that's watching, all the groovy people, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you have not done so, and you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button so I can let you know when the next music videos are coming, when the next live groove is happening. If you're on Facebook, please make sure you click follow or friend me. And then on Twitter, shout out to my Twitter family out there. You know what to do. Follow me there. And listen, you know what? We as artists got to stand. We got to keep using our voices, keep using our music to make a difference. And one of the ways that I try to do that is through an event that I founded called the Love and Unity Fest. And listen, get your calendars ready. May 21st, the Love and Unity Fest returns right here, West Orange, New Jersey, and it will be streamed. So if you are in the New York metropolitan area, shout out NYC, shout out Philly, shout out PA, shout out Connecticut, wherever you are. We want to see you at the Love and Unity Fest this year. And if you don't know anything about the Love and Unity Fest, I got a little something for you. Check it out. We see a lot of divisiveness in our neighborhoods, in the news, and in our relationships. It separates us from coming together as human beings. But we can change the story by coming together and celebrating our diversity and bringing positivity to counter the negativity through the power of love. And music has always been a way to bring people together. Hi, I'm Carl Brister, singer, songwriter, recording artist, and dad to these guys, Justin and Jordan. And I want to personally invite you to the Love and Unity Fest, where we can spread love through great performances from different styles from across the globe. There'll be food trucks and fun activities for the kids, right guys?
Yeah.
So let's come together and we can send the greatest message of all out to the world.
Love.
Yes, there's no greater message than love. And thank you for the love. I see you guys still leaving messages. Thank you. Oh, I see Gwendolyn Scruggs. She just said her favorite was Alfie. My mom used to hum that. I remember. Da, 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 da. I love that. Yeah, her voice is so beautiful in that. I want to shout out my mom, Sonia Brister in VA. Listen, Mom, stay tuned because yes, Ms. Dionne Warwick and I had a little conversation about you. So don't miss the moment. It's coming right up. I want to shout out everybody else who has been watching and hanging in there with me here. Our next week, our guest is going to be none other than Alvin Ailey, Footprints, renowned worldwide choreographer and dancer, Mr. Freddie Moore. And if you know anything about this magnificent talent, you will want to be here. He has traveled the world and he has stories to tell. So you guys don't want to miss next week's groove. Listen, we're going into my favorite part of the interview with Ms. Warwick. We got a chance to really honor her and give her flowers for the Love and Unity Fest 2021. She was the Music Village honoree, and we were able to acknowledge the work that she's done around the world through her music legacy. And I was so ecstatic. I see some more. Oh, yeah. Taraka Gilbert said Walk On By was her favorite. And so keep putting those favorites in. We know that Dionne Warwick may even actually be tuning in to check this out. But listen, after this next performance, you guys are going to see the final clip of this interview with Dionne Warwick. Please let me know what you think. Let me know if you're enjoying the music and the conversation. We are here every Thursday night live at 7 p.m. Tell everybody. You can still share this link and tell them to tune in for this last segment. But listen, before we do that, I want to share just a little bit of love with you guys. This is LOVE.
I've got a question, but I ain't got the answer. Maybe you can help a brother out if you like. Like, why can't we just love each other? You're my sister, you're my brother. Can we find a way to figure this love thing out? What the world needs is L-O-V-E, love. Oh, what the world needs is L-O-V-E, love. Ooh, lately the world's been going crazy. Well, hate divides, but love's the one thing that unifies. Oh, brother, 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 what's going on? So we've got to come together and love, love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E, love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E, love. What the world needs. We need elevation, no discrimination, no miseducation all across the nation. Politician making money off the poor. We ain't got no voice if they don't, we won't vote. I can't breathe, can't bear to see no more. What the world needs more of is love, love, love. gun violence legislation with no hesitation. Let's love as a nation, no matter who's in love. If you agree and if you don't, we gotta love one another. One another. One another. L-O-V-E. Come on, if you believe in love, say L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E.
L-O-V-E. Wherever you are, L-O-V-E. That's what we got to do. L-O-V-E. Love. Yes. Shout out to ATL. I see you down there, Drew. Thank you so much, brother. We're going to do what we do. We keep trying to do what we do. I love to just sing, you know, and play, and that's just my heart. And I do appreciate you guys for your support. And yeah, we got new music coming. We got the Love and Unity Fest coming. We got Mr. Freddie Moore coming next week. And right now we have the final segment of our talk with the one and the only Miss Dionne Warwick. We definitely want to shout out VA. I see you guys. Thank you so much. And again, before we play this segment, if you have not done so, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, make sure you friend at Carl Brister Official, and check out all of the other videos. That LOVE song, I want to again acknowledge Mr. Steve Chef Walker as the co-writer on that. And that performance came at the top of this pandemic where, you know, everybody was just doing everything they could to get that good music out there to really uplift hearts. So I hope you enjoyed that. But right now, we want to definitely play this last segment of Miss Dionne Warwick's interview. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll see you right before we go. So I, really want to just say thank you again. And I thank you for your support. I thank you for continuing the journey and showing us how it's done.
I thank you very, very much for what you're doing as well. It's vitally important to get our babies to understand the importance of music. It's a healing factor. It's something that everybody knows and can partake in. If it, in one way or another, 90% of the time is mostly listening. But understanding that we're very, very much a part of their lives when it comes to music and sending hopefully positive messages to them so that they can continue to thrive. So I do thank you for that.
Thank you as well. And on behalf of Music Village, we have this award, and we thank you for your support for this year's Love and Unity Fest as our Music Village honoree.
Oh, wow. I certainly thank you so very much for, first of all, considering me for this honor, and I will cherish it. I do appreciate it. Thank you so very much.
You're so very welcome. I'm just going to read it very briefly. It says, Music Village honors Dionne Warwick at Carl Brister's Love and Unity Fest 2021 in West Orange, New Jersey, for a legacy of inspiring love and unity in the community through music.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
We thank you as well, and we're looking forward to the music and so much more.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Warwick.
You take good care, darling. Take good care.
Thank you.
What
The world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just to
Yes, that was the one, the only, the legend herself, Miss Dionne Warwick. I hope that you guys enjoyed that wonderful time that she and I had the chance to share together. I want to shout out my mom in VA. I know that you had a question. You wanted to know what is Miss Warwick doing next. Well, Miss Warwick has some music coming out, and she wanted me to tell you, Mom, to keep stay tuned. She has a duet with Chance the Rapper that she's doing, and that's going to be coming up real soon. And look for some dates as well. And I want to shout out So Blessed. So Blessed is on YouTube, and she asked me, when am I going to be releasing new music? And I'm going to tell you really soon. Now, stay tuned. Right now, we're about to shoot the music video, and we're casting for an African-American young child to play me at the age of 5 and 8. And that's all I can tell you. That is it. But definitely look for some new music to be coming out really, really soon. Next week, Mr. Freddie Moore of Alvin Ailey and Footprints fame. And we have coming up after that, Broadway's own Mr. Robert Taylor Jr. will be joining us. And if you know, I mean, when I think of Robert Taylor Jr., I think of a modern day Sammy Davis Jr. I mean, this guy does it all. He's a dancer, actor, singer. He's triple threat, and he's going to be right here on The Groove. Hey, guys, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for coming into this groovy space with me. And I do hope that you all continue to follow your passion and find your groove in life. This is LOVE from yours truly, and I will see you next week right here, 7 p.m. on The Groove.
Love came to teach us how to love, to truly love unconditionally. Love chose us to bring forth love. I've got a question, but I ain't got the answer. So maybe you can help a brother out if you like, why can't we just love each other? You're my sister, you're my brother. Can we find a way to figure this love thing out? What the world needs is L-O-V-E love. Been going crazy, but hate divine. Love's the one thing that unifies. Oh, brother, what's going on? So we've got to come together in love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E love. What the world needs is politicians making money off the part. We ain't got no voice and they know we won't fall. I can't breathe. Better sing